Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all folks in between, and welcome to another episode of Aunt Millicent's Cooking Show. Thanks for joining me again on the show. Tonight we're going to be making one of our family favorites, and let's face it, they're all our favorite, am I right? We're going to be making jambalaya, and this is going to be homemade, not from one of those little boxes that you can get at the store. So without further ado, let's apron up and let's get cooking. Get to the ingredients. I want y'all to know I'm cooking from Southern Living's, our favorite recipes. Fantastic recipe book. So that's where we're going. Okay, so let's get started with the ingredients. The first thing you're going to need is some butter. We're going to cook our veggies and stuff in the butter. Ta-da! It's a cool butter dish, Fiestaware. Yes. And you're going to need some onions. We've got 2 for ours, but we can get away with 1 if that's all you have. And I'm going to put 2 bell peppers in, 1 green and 1 red. You can also get away with 1 bell pepper, okay? And you need some celery, about 2 or 3 ribs of this. So, and let's see, you can vary your meat content. Tonight I have Andouille Sausage, one of our old favorites. So all this is going to go in. You can also put cubed ham in it. You can also get shrimp, and that makes some great jambalaya, or even little bits of cooked chicken can go in there, okay? Or you can mix it all together and make house jambalaya. Okay, so we've got our little sausages tonight. And then the next thing you're going to have is, I'm umming too much, a can of tomato sauce. And then you're going to need salt and pepper. Those are our old best friends right there. We know who they are. And you're going to need a little bit of like pepper flakes. Okay, so like crushed red pepper, or ground up pepper. And then you're going to need some rice. They're calling for 5 cups of cooked rice. I don't know if there's even 5 in here. We're just going to put all we have. This is obviously not cooked, so when we make your rice, make it however you make it, either in the little cook and serve bags or in the old-fashioned way, okay? And I'm not even going to go through that because we don't have to, okay? And then finally, oh, I forgot, we got some scallions. So we got our green onions are going to go in, okay? And I think, yep, that's pretty much it. So everything's going to go in the pot. We're going to spend a lot of time at the stove tonight. So let's get started. Okay, guys, now that we've got everything talked about, start chopping. So when you chop up your onions, chop up your celery, chop up your green onions, and chop up your pepper. I'm just going to do that in rapid fire like I usually do. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we are at the stove, and I'm ready to start cooking our vegetables. That was a lot of chopping. I'm going to throw in some butter and throw a little bit more in. I won't hurt anything. They call for 2 tablespoons. That's a little bit more. I got a little bit more vegetables than usual, so as the great Cajun chef Justin Wilson would do, he probably wouldn't even measure. He'd just throw some butter in there. All right, so let's let that cook down a little bit, and I want to go ahead. This has all of the vegetables except for the pepper. There's 1. And then we have all the pepper. Oops, sorry, the peppers. So that's going to go in there. So I want you to add that and cook that till it's, oh, sorry, my sleeve's in the way. Cook that until it is nice and fragrant and done, okay? You'll know. It'll just look good, okay? And I'll be back. Okay, y'all, while my veggies are over there on the stove, I want to go ahead and cut up my sausages. So I'm just going to chop it up, you know, this style right here. So this is when you prep your meat, okay? So go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you in a minute, okay? Okay, y'all, we are back at the stove, and our veggies are cooked down. They're nice and tender. So I think it's ready to put everything else in. So the next big ingredient is going to be a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to add this can. It's going to be 8 ounces of tomato sauce. And then we're going to add another 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There we go. Let's add some of these pepper flakes just for some zing. Oh goodness, it doesn't have a shaker in it. I'll just kind of We'll end up lighting everybody on fire tonight. There we go. Oh, that's a lot. Oh well, it'll cook down. And then, oh, that's pleasant looking. And then finally, go ahead and add the sausage, okay? So that you labored so hard to chop up, okay? There we go. And what we're going to do is let that cook nice and get it good and hot, okay? And you're going to believe this, we're real close to being done already. This is a really simple recipe. It's literally mostly prep, okay? So I'm going to put a lid on this and let it cook down a little bit, let it get good and hot, okay? I'll be back. All right, y'all, we are back at the stove, and we have let our sausages cook down a little bit with the tomato sauce. So it's time to add the rice. So please don't put raw rice in here. That's not the way it's gonna work, okay? So make sure your rice is cooked. However you cook it's up to you. Just go buy you the rice, the white rice at the store, and cook it, and we're gonna put it in. We have a rice maker, because that's kind of what we do. But go ahead, and we're going to add the rice in here, okay? Stir that in. Rice should be nice and fluffy, and it's pretty good here. So, oh, look at that! I didn't even get a whole lot of sticking. That's good. Okay, so again, don't add the cooked uncooked rice. It's got to be cooked, okay? And I ended up probably with about 2 or 3 cups. I don't know. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix all that up and warm it up under covers. Okay. So let's get doing that. This skillet is hot on the edge. There we go. Get it good and mixed up with the veggies and your tomato sauce. And then I'm going to put a lid on it, and we're going to cook it down. Okay. And it doesn't really say how long. You can put 15, 20 minutes, or you can just whenever you're ready to eat, honestly, because the rice is already cooked. Everything else in it's already cooked. Okay. So I'm going to let this simmer a while with a lid and come back, okay? And there we go, y'all. A nice pot of jambalaya, and we are done. Enjoy. Okay, y'all, we made it to the dining room, and I have my jambalaya with me. And that's kind of what it looks like. I'll pick up, probably saw it in the video earlier. But let's give it a shot. It's got some nice, well-cooked rice and sausage. Ooh, a little bit of spice, not bad. Right, that's very, very good. So don't forget, you can put almost any kind of meat in it you want. You can put sausage, you can put shrimps, you can put little bits of chicken in it, you can put chopped ham, diced ham, whatever you like. But that's really, really good. Ooh, it's got a little bit of a delayed heat signature on it. Okay, and with that, I am finished. And I hope you had fun making jambalaya. I did. And with that, I bid everyone a happy and healthy bon appetit.